To be honest, everyone knows I sound like a dumbass, so it should be fine.
That's fine. Absolutely fine. So, hello, Sarah.
Hello.
This is podcast episode number 2. You're my
Woo!
first guest, which I'm up
Woo! I feel so special.
maybe. I don't know if it's an honour or a disgrace, to be honest, but it's somewhere in there. You're the first year. I'm taking it. Take it as a compliment.
Aye.
Right.
Feel loved.
I'm currently ramming a sandwich down my throat whilst I'm talking to you, so you know, it's all good. So, I'm Hagar. Who are you?
I'm Sarah.
Sarah.
Oh, Sarah, shut the fuck up on Twitch.
Is that shut the fuck off? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's what it stands for.
Oh, the stuff you.
Yeah.
Staffu. Right. That's a move fair, innit? Where are you from?
Cumbria. I'm a West Cumbrian girl.
Is that like Leeds and shit?
No. Proper like, I don't know, it's just hard to explain. Just
Blackpool.
small town. No. Just dead small town area type thing.
Right, okay. No bother. As you know, I live in Fife in Scotland.
Aye.
Just across the Philford Bridge. Your boyfriend will ken that.
I've never been that high.
How high have you been like?
Highest is Glasgow.
Nah, I was pretty high on Tuesday, like. Yeah. I was a wee bit off.
No, I'm a really good girl. I've never been that type of high.
I don't know. Well, it's good, like.
Yeah, some would say good, some would say boring.
I mean, the first time it happened, speaking like it's an episode here. First time I done it was our dog escaped. They were rescued up for Romania. And ended up getting the wife was in a really bad way with her depression because the dog had escaped. She was stressing it to the max, you know, and all that horrible stuff. So I spoke to one of my mates, got some, and I made some scones. I had 7 scones. The wife had 4? No, the wife had 3. No.
Bloody hell.
We're doing the dishes, we're clearing them, I'm washing them and she's drying them, and I turn around and it's like walking into a brick wall. What the hell? What's going on? And I just started laughing. I had to go and sit down.
It just hit you.
Oh, sat down and then I got stuck on the couch. The wife came through and she's like, "You alright?" And it hit her. And she couldn't get off the couch. Oh, what an episode. By the way, I was still away with it the next day. Oh my god. I couldn't believe it.
Good price for your money then.
Well, I must have spent about three or £4 worth. That's how much I ate. And
yeah,
it gave the wife's head that release that she needed for worrying about the dog. You know, it was good that way.
That's good.
But yeah, it's therapy wise, I think it's great. If you want to have a bit of fun, you know. Anyway, that went a while for where are you from? The highest I've been. Thanks, Sarah.
What are you saying thanks to me for?
Because you started
that.
Right. Here's my next question. What time do you get up in the morning for work? How long before you have to leave the house do you get up?
Half hour before.
Half an hour. Do you have breakfast?
It depends what. No, I've always been really bad and I never have breakfast. Okay. I like to stay in my bed as long as I can, so that like my alarm won't go off, so I'll wake up and then I'll snooze it for 15 minutes. And then after the 15 minutes, I'll get up, go to the loo, put my uniform on, and then pretty much just go.
All right, okay. So
Because I love my bed too much.
I get up a minimum of 50 minutes to an hour before I have to leave the house.
No.
That gives me time to get up, have a shite, bang one out if I want to, go make breakfast, computer's on before I make breakfast, sit down with my breakfast, and I either watch something, I play Warcraft, I do what I want to do. By the time I go to work, I leave for work at 7:20. I get there for about 20 to 2:45. I have another coffee, and I'm already wide awake.
Yeah.
Annoying the fuck out of everybody. Were you there at PeachCon when I had that bottle of wine?
I was still upstairs, but I heard about it.
Yeah.
Someone just turned around, like when I came down, someone turned around and went, Hagar has drank a full bottle of wine at like 10 o'clock in the morning. I was like, that doesn't surprise me at all. 8 o'clock. Yeah, I was like, that doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, that was my breakfast. That and some donuts.
That was impressive. Was that just to catch up to everyone from the Friday? Not the Friday. What am I talking about? The Wednesday?
No, I just wanted to get pissed. Now, don't let a Scotsman down in England because they're not used to shops selling booze after 10 o'clock at night and before.
No.
And it's cheaper.
Like, that is the one thing whenever I've come up to visit Connor, it's the one thing that always like gets me really like confused, because I can go to the shop at any time. I can go to Asda in Carlisle anytime, get booze. Literally like 30 minutes up the road. No, it's like 5 minutes past 10. We can't sell booze anymore. What? That's so weird.
Oh, it's terrible. It's been a thing for a long time. I actually think it happened before the Scottish Government or the SNP got in charge. So it's been around for a long time because we have a really bad culture of drinking,
Yeah.
So it's...
Well, there's parts of Glasgow which have the life expectancy of around 50 because of the drinking habits.
That's a good effort.
Random fact of the day for you.
Yeah, that's a good fact. I need to move to Glasgow. Make some hooch. There you go. Sell that. Oh, do you watch Still Game?
Still Game. I think I have watched a few episodes of it.
There's one of them in particular. Somebody's selling hooch, and it's making people go.
Yeah. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I know which one you're on about.
It's brilliant, like. Oh, it's funny as hell.
Connor introduced me to it when I had my wisdom teeth taken out. We were looking for something to watch on Netflix, and that was on, so we just watched a couple of episodes. Next thing I know, it's pretty much continuing.
An ongoing thing. There you go. That's not. I can't imagine it be a well publicised thing in England, though. It's
no, I'd never heard of it.
Which is a shame because it's really good.
It is.
And the accents, yeah, they're all right, but they're not done in a way that's you can't understand.
Hard to understand, yeah.
Yeah, they've normalised it, I feel like, which is good.
Yeah.
What you like with fast food?
I love it a bit too much.
Oh, don't we all? What's your favourite? We haven't seen that. Changes from time to time. If you had to go,
I can never choose
food right now, where are you going?
Chinese.
China? Oh, no, that's no fast food. That's.
I've got a craving for Chinese food right now. All right. If it wasn't Chinese, I'd probably say kebab.
It's kebab. I meant stuff like McDonald's and KFC and that.
Oh, nah.
Kebabs,
I'd much rather get like a proper kebab, like fast food kebab. No. Five Guys.
I've never been to Five Guys.
Oh, it's so good. I need a fucking loan to go there, but
That's why
the
I've not been.
burgers.
Oh, that's tragic. I need to go
Like
there.
KFC's closing in Carlisle, and like everyone's trying to debate what might go there now, and like quite a lot of people are like Five Guys. So I'm really hoping a Five Guys goes there.
Fair enough. Each to their own, eh?
Aye.
What'd you get in your kebab?
Garlic dip, and I prefer mixed kebab, but if I can't get a mixed kebab that I can afford, usually just doner.
Oh, I do like doner.
I love doner.
One of the things, I'm an animal when it comes to food. I could just eat all day, and I've proved that on one occasion. But I didn't like doner. I didn't like doner. I didn't like baiting. I didn't like what's that other thing? It tastes like gammon. I didn't like gammon either.
I love gammon. You're weird.
I know. I guess I'd like to like it, but I didn't. Nah, if I'm getting a kebab,
at least you like fish.
What?
At least you like fish.
How do you kind of like fish?
Because you sent me photos of eating fish supper.
Oh, that was ages ago.
I know.
Fucking hell. Gee, you reminded that. I forgot about that. I thought you were going to go by my name on Discord there. I just realised my name's Fish Soup.
That might also be another telltale sign, yeah.
Well, to be fair, that's my character in Warcraft. I'll only put that there.
Yes.
For the guild's benefit.
Yes.
Although they all fucking love me. Don't know why.
I don't know anyone that doesn't.
Oh, I told one of the guys pulled the boss by accident, so he ran out the room. I was like, yeah, go fucking shite a hedgehog. Everybody's like, what the fuck? You serious?
Wow.
That was brilliant. Oh, so how did you get on at PreachCon then? Was it 2 years in a trot you've been there?
3.
3?
I've been to all 3.
You went to the first one then?
Yeah. Went to the first one, which is where I met Stormy and Nell, and Bob, because it was me and Stormy that named Bob.
Bob?
Yeah.
Who's Bob?
Blow My Banana.
Oh, alright. That's too much of a mouthful.
So yeah, because I'd made friends with Vanish as well, and because I'd made so many friends, like those few friends at the first one, I wanted to come back to the second one and met more people.
I bet you met more people then.
Yes.
I was the same.
And then I came to this one, and it was just unreal the amount of people that I met.
Oh, it's brilliant, eh? It's
yeah.
Something else. And see when I was worried about getting tickets, obviously. There was a reason. We'll not go into that, but I was worried about getting a ticket at such short notice.
Yeah.
And obviously got one, but then I missed the intro where he's done the big posters, the tooltips.
Yeah.
I missed that because I was in my bed, chromatosed. And
I know. I realised that you weren't down, and I kind of said to someone, "Where's Hagar?" And I said, "I think he's still in bed." So I messaged you saying, "Get up."
Everybody did. They were phoning me. They were fucking everything, and I'm lying in bed with a migraine, and then I wake up and I'm like, "What the fuck?" Bang, bang, bang. Hagar! It's fucking Sandman Slim's banging on the door. What? You need to come downstairs.
Call to the rescue.
Fucking hold on, I need to get my kilt on.
Oh, that would have been a lovely view for Tom to walk into. You just lying there with no hat kilt on, balls out.
No, I think I was. Did I have anything on? I think I had my jammy bottoms on actually.
Ah.
I was sharing a room, so I didn't want to make anybody feel awkward. I mean, I didn't get a fuck. You know, I've shared a room with my dad when I was doing my offshore survival course. I was staying in a hotel in Aberdeen. I slept in the scud. He woke up in the middle of the night, turned there. There's my big bare arse right in his face. You know.
I understand his pain.
Yeah.
All I remember at PreachCon is you just coming up to me while I was sat down, turning around and going, take a picture of my ass so I can see the signature. Just lifting the kilt right up. Fucking hairy ass right in my face.
That is piss.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
I needed a drink after that one. I still took the picture though.
Did you?
Yeah.
You still got it?
It's on your phone.
It's on my phone?
Yeah. You came up, was like, take a photo, but it was on my phone. I want to see my ass.
Well, at least it wasn't your phone.
I was like, all right then.
That's brilliant. So, I mean, when I went last year, I had I met a few folk, but I didn't really start mingling, if you like, until I started drinking.
Yeah.
You know, and then I got pretty steaming that night, and loads of people that I spoke to again, nudge nudge, oh, you were here last year. I'm like, who are you? Couldn't mind anybody. Oh.
Like Pernell.
Who?
Oh, Hagar. My Per Bambi.
Oh, Bambi. That was brilliant. She took a lot of offence to that. That was great. I'm like, hold on. Because she's like,
well, it's probably because...
It's me. I'm like, hold on. Didn't tell me your name. I ken your name. What is it? And I'm thinking, I'm like, oh. At this point, she fell out of me. I'm like, it's Bambi. She's like, aye. Had to force a hug out of her. Oh, she wasn't talking. Oh, man. It's great. Oh.
I do love PreachCon. It's such a good event.
Oh, aye. It's great. When I turned up, Hagar! Preach shouts me out. There's a beer. Yes! Give me. Oh, that was great. Ken, I've been on the train for God knows how long, and then he gives me a beer as soon as I arrive. I'm like, that's the best beer I've ever had. Oh, and then I got Bambi to hug it for me, and she gave me a hug and spilt it down my back. Oh, and the guy I was sharing a room with,
Tom,
he, glad you get him. I forgot his name. He had a migraine, so I went up to put my suitcase in the room, but it didn't shut the door right by accident.
Yeah.
And I put my suitcase in, the answer for him, so I just went back in the store. Came back up about an hour and a half later, and he's awake. So
yeah,
he didn't wake up with a strange guy next to him. He just, he Kent was getting in bed with him, so it was half a battle. And I had my jammy bottoms on, so we're good.
Yes.
Do you have social anxiety?
Yeah.
You do? You might
Yeah.
talk about that, do we?
That's fine.
Okay. How did you get on with that at PreachCon?
For the majority, I was all right because I was with so many people I knew. It wasn't too bad because when I'm online, I'm fine because I can get to know people really well. I can be myself. It's when I meet a person, certainly a person I might not know very well, or a person that I'm meeting for the first time. That's usually when I'm really anxious and I struggle to be my usual self. After meeting, being with them for a few hours, I start to kind of relax a bit more and calm down, and I can start being myself, things like that. But for some bizarre reason at PreachCon, I never have a massive amount of anxiety in general. Certainly this year, because I had so many friends around and it was such a good event, the atmosphere was amazing. I had one anxiety attack as we were going into the room for the evening do, partly because it was busy. Yeah, partly it was busy, partly another reason, but like I quickly calmed down and like was fine.
Yeah.
Whereas other occasions, like I can go somewhere a lot smaller and like my anxiety goes mental. Like I am really anxious today because obviously I'm going down for the Diamond Dogs meetup, and because I'm going down by myself, I'm anxious for that because I'm gonna have to go find people to meet up with them by myself.
Yeah.
So in my head, it's like I'm just gonna get lost. I have the sense of direction as a fucking goldfish. So like
I don't know. Goldfish
the
are pretty
thought of
coordinated.
having to find people is like, nah, not gonna happen. I'm gonna get lost. They'll have to send a search party out for me. All of that jazz.
You just know no one's going to look for you.
Yeah. I'll just have to hope for the best.
What you do is you've got WhatsApp. Have you got a group chat?
Yeah.
Have you got a group chat for Blackpool?
No, we're all talking on Discord, but I've got quite a few people on either Snapchat or on WhatsApp as well, so that's all right.
Add a few people that are going to be there early, and you know where they're going to be.
Yeah, well, there's only a few of us going down tonight. Luckily, I pretty much know everyone already. There are two people that I've never met before, but I've spoken to them a lot in the past year, so that should be all right.
Oh, it's just putting a name to a face.
Yeah. And the amusing thing is, right, this is another thing that's getting me really anxious. The two people, they're flying in from Belgium. Mm-hmm. They've been in the guild for ages. I've been friends with them for ages. I've spoke to them for ages. I don't know what they look like at all. I could walk past the street and I will walk right past them. No shit, like, no thought whatsoever. They obviously know what I look like, so I could literally be sat in Wetherspoons waiting for them. They can just come sit next to me and just be creeps, and I wouldn't have a fucking clue. I'm just hoping that I recognise the voices, because like Nourish was at BreachCon. I played with Nourish in Diamond Dogs for months. Didn't fucking recognise him. Didn't recognise his voice.
What's the name? So, I'm going to tell them to do that.
I'm not telling you.
Oh, that's no fair. I'll just log in my chamois and I'll ask them, who's going to do that?
To be fair, they have already said to me that they're not going to, like, they're just going to come up and be weirdos. They're not going to tell me that I'm there. Like, they see me and things like that. So that'll be fun.
I know who you are. What? Oh, well. At least you're opening up, though. That's the good thing.
Yeah.
It's good that way.
I don't see the point in bottling it in anymore.
By the way, I went to... Wow. How was that for going into the next subject? I was about to talk about the Edinburgh Fringe and me not having social anxiety. That's the next subject on the list. There you go. Nailed it. We went to the Edinburgh Fringe. I took the Bairn. It's 2 years in a trot I've done it.
Yeah.
I spent £15.
Yeah.
And that's getting the train. And, took a packed lunch with us and that, and juice and water. And anyway, there's hundreds of people, thousands of people in Edinburgh. And it's street acts, there's everything going on around you, there's people bashing. Well, to be fair, I had my boy and he was either in front of me, holding my hand, or behind me. And nobody barged into me. There was the occasional one or two. But I put that down to one of the locals that stay there being a bit pissed off because there's, that whole month is just chaos for them.
Yeah.
But there was maybe one or two folk that barged into me. But it wasn't like, get out of my way. It was, oops. Try to get through, get to work or go home or whatever. But yeah, I've got like the opposite of social anxiety. For example, there was a guy. I'll share him. I'll send a link on Twitter about him. He does like improvised singing on the streets.
Yeah.
So somebody, hey, you there in the green, come over and give me a high five. I don't know. It rhymes. However he does it, it rhymes, and you know, and we're all standing up, and I'm at the back, giving it a clap, you know, to his song. And everybody else starts joining in. Hey, you at the back. Thanks, man. You started a clap. I'm like, yes. So, you know what I mean? I'm in there. I'm in amongst it. I get involved, But I don't know how that would react. Bringing all, let's just say I was there with you. Bringing all that attention towards me, and you're like next to me. You know, there's eyes in your direction. You know, I didn't care how you'd react, that sort of thing.
For me personally, I don't think, like, if that was to happen, it wouldn't affect me that much. The one thing that would affect me is more of just the crowd in general, just being so busy and packed. Yeah. That's what gets me really anxious and really, like, unnervy compared to, like, say you were to get attention for whatever reason. That wouldn't affect me that much.
Right, because it's all
yeah, well, it's like I'm so used to doing things that like involve having attention like around me or on me, certainly with like my dancing and things like that. So that side is fine. It's more of the, like I said, just more of the crowds and like busyness and things like that.
Okay. Well, I find it kind of look daunting if you see a crowd from a distance. Like one of the streets, if you go up the main road and then you can see right up the hill, and you can see people all the way up the hill. Even I don't want to do that. But the way I go up is up the set of stairs, and you take a left turn, and then you're there in the middle of it, and you can only see maybe a couple of dozen people in front of you. You walk in amongst them, and then you're in it, and it's not as daunting that way, I think, because you can't see as many people because you're in amongst them. Yeah, you're surrounded, but it's not quite as bad. You know, maybe an interesting approach to coming into crowds and that. You know, I don't know. So that's a different thought. You know.
Definitely.
Yeah. You ever thought about going to the Fringe?
I have, because it does always look really fun. So I might look at going up for a weekend or something in next year and have a look.
24 hours a day.
Wow.
There's shows on during the night, and when you get a ticket, so, you've booked this, you want to go to that. Aye, it's at 3:30.
Yeah.
Aye, in the morning. So if you decide to book anything, which I recommend, because I'm going to do that next year with the Bairn, because you should be old enough to sit and, you know, I might go watch a comedy show or something, which I want to get into, by the way. You know, I think I could be really fucking funny. And anyway, we'll come to sidetracking a wee bit too much here. So I'll take him, I'll book something, and I'll go with him, and see how we go with that. So
sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
Aye. You never know, you could bring your hubby up with you. We could meet up.
Aye.
Just
definitely.
And if you do decide last minute, oh no, I don't want to, I can't, whatever, it's fine, because I'll be there with the Bairn anyway. I'll be going off doing my own thing, you know what I mean?
Aye.
Cool. Cool beans. Hobbies. What sort of activities and stuff have you done or you're interested in? We'll start with streaming. That's a hobby. That's a good hobby.
Yeah.
That is a hobby, because you don't do it. It's, you know, it's an activity that you do that you want others to get involved in with you. So how do you?
I do quite enjoy streaming. It is quite fun, certainly when you've got people in your chat talking to you and stuff.
Aye. Well, I never live streamed for a few weeks there, and I looked at the summary before I started. Average viewers 0. I'm like, oh no. no, I've already got affiliate, so it's not too bad. But
Yeah.
I started live streaming because I was raiding, and I like to live stream our guild raids. Every guild I've been in, I've done it because
Yeah.
anybody that's not there that night can watch, or people that are there that night watch, and you can clip on
Yeah.
pop-ups, and as you do, and I think it's a good way to do it. But I went straight from none to 4 average viewers. I had 5 people
That's
watching me
good.
most of the time. Which
Yeah.
yeah. But how are you getting on with you live stream when you're leveling and things like that as well, don't you?
Yeah. Well, that's what I've been doing this past week. So whenever I've been home and I've been just leveling and things like that, I have been streaming just to give me something to be entertained with. Otherwise, I was worried that I'd just get bored quite easily and maybe give up. But like I pretty much stream just for the fun of it. But on my last stream, I did actually make affiliate myself as well, so that's quite exciting.
Yay! That's brilliant. Oh, I've seen your followers, 69. Dirty
Yeah.
bastard. Talk about dirty
I was
mindset.
actually that was my aim following as well. I was like, that number is perfect for
You
me.
want
Absolutely
no more.
perfect.
It's either
Yeah.
69
Well,
or
unfortunately, like
69,
as soon as I
69.
had those, I had that number for about a day and then someone else followed me.
How
So on my stream, I even turned around and said, like, you've just ruined my number. So they unfollowed. Like, fine, I'll unfollow then. I was like, no, come back. I will offer hugs for follow. So I think I'm on like 72 now or something.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, I like it.
So, you're obviously into Warcraft, as am I.
Yeah.
How long have you been playing Warcraft?
I started at the back end of Burning Crusade. So I think it was like a few months before the Wrath expansion came out. And I've pretty much played ever since. Like I have taken breaks and things like that. So I've maybe not played for about 3-4 months at a time.
Yeah.
But it has been like I have consistently played it, like each of the expansions and stuff like that. So it just depends on like what there is to do in the expansion and things like that.
Yeah. What sort
Like
of gameplay do you go
usually with the previous expansions, I've always just went and done like old achievements or just went back and done old rep or mount things.
for? Yeah.
Whereas this past expansion, when I changed server and I started playing again last July, August time, I've got quite into doing like the harder content, so like mythics, like mythic dungeons, and started raiding as well, which I really enjoy.
Okay.
So yeah.
What sort of content do you do, or do you want to do?
I'd love to be in a raid team. I do want to try and get like to a heroic level without panicking like a few weeks before the next raid comes out to get Carve. I want to do that. I want to get back to doing mythic dungeons again, try and get higher keys. Because the highest of dungeons is an 18, so I want to push for higher this time.
I think I've done a 19.
I want to do. I want to cap a horde as well this expansion because I am
the same.
Alliance.
We've got Mephisto. We've got is it Nixos? You know they all play
Yeah.
Horde. It's like
Yeah.
you just want to play with everybody. Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, that's my issue as well. Like I already know that I am always going to be main Alliance, but I would like an alt which is hard, which I can still be jumping into things with other people.
Yeah.
Just for the fun of it.
I had to bite the bullet. I had to turn my war mode off. Oh, the problem is
I still haven't put mine on.
well, I keep doing stuff on my own. I love playing on my
Yeah.
own, and that's what I do. I'll go out and I'll smash everything in the world quick as possible, and
Yeah.
I could probably clear all the world quests relatively quickly, but you're adding at least 2, maybe 3 hours of war modes on.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not just since I play on my own. I'm having to find groups, and you know I'm not in a group. So I was like, "Come on, fuck it, it's gone off." So mine's is off, which I hate, but I prefer. So
Yeah.
I'll maybe once I get to know more people in the guild that I'm in, you know, maybe start teaming up with them. But
Yeah, definitely.
it's a raiding guild, so they're not a social guild.
Yeah.
I always think of guilds, right, with like a speedometer sort of thing. One side being social, and the other side being raiding.
Yeah.
Sorry, hardcore raiding. The further to one
Yeah.
side you go, the less of the other that you've got. And
Yeah.
mine's is probably about 90% raiding. You know, we're going into fucking Mythic on Wednesday.
Bloody hell.
You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
didn't even clear normal last night, and we're doing heroic tonight and heroic on Sunday, and then we're going into Mythic
Bloody hell.
on Wednesday, man. It's fucking unreal. So, but
See,
that's
this
what
is
happened.
why, like, yeah, this is why I don't think I'd do very well in a raiding guild, though, because I am more of a social player
Yeah.
over, like,
Well, Diamond Dogs has got a
hardcore,
good
full
balance with
into.
that.
Yeah, that's why I like this guild so much. Like, they do have the raid team, which do really well. I'm not in at the moment. I do want to kind of try and improve my character as much as I can, to hopefully one day get into the team.
Yeah.
But like I can still be, like, I am social in the guild. I do talk to a lot of people, and I also attend the social raids as well. So I
Oh, they've
do
got
get
social raids,
both
have they?
sides. Hmm?
They've got social raids.
Yeah, it's social alt raids. So
Right,
any of the
okay.
raid team that have alts, they bring their alts to gear them up as well. And socials can attend it as well if there's spaces,
Oh, that's alright
as
then.
long as obviously they meet the requirements.
Aye, minimum item level and that, and know roughly how to play your character in a general sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I've been playing on a mage, right? As you know.
Mm.
Fish Soup, the panda, who's got a best transmog, by the way. Total pimp.
Considering I'm in Diamond Dogs and I'm like friends with quite a lot of people,
Hmm.
there are a lot of people in the guild that love transmog, like very big on transmog. I mean, look at Andy; he's very big on
Oh, aye.
transmog.
Oh, aye.
I'm one of those people that like, if it looks nice, it looks nice. Do I have to spend the gold to change my outfit to make it look pretty? And every single time I get a new piece of outfit, you've got to transmog it again.
I never used to give a
So
fuck. But then when I
yeah,
was in ICC, I was my chamois got the tier set out of there, and it's like this
yeah,
actually looks quite nice when it's all the same. And ever since then, I've gradually got more and more into it. But see if you don't give a
yeah.
fuck, get the add-on Transmog Roulette.
I think I've got that.
Oh,
I've just not used it yet.
that triggers people so much. You just hit roulette and it'll just randomly do everything for you. It's great.
See, I'm one of the people that really enjoy like occasionally teasing someone. So like
Yeah.
like Mana Rock and Big Dan are really into their transmog. And occasionally they'll pop onto my stream and it's just like, do you like my transmog at the minute? How amazing is it?
That's brilliant.
I've not been told to go die yet, so that's good.
Fucking hell. Harsh, like. Imagine not telling you that. The choice. Well, what was I going to talk about? Oh, I can't mind. Anyway, we could talk about Warcraft all day. I think that's the joys of Warcraft, You can talk about everything and anything.
Yeah.
I mind I'd done a speech. I was doing a literacy course when I was in the army. That's a subject. Maybe. And I'm doing literacy and numeracy.
Yeah.
And I had to do a speech for my literacy course. Which, you know, this is pick a subject that you want to talk about and make a speech. It needs to be 3 minutes long. Right, okay, then bother. I write out this speech. Warcraft. Leveling up. Endgame, Auction House, flight points, teaming up, guilds,
Yeah.
blah 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 blah. And I showed a 30-second video, just characters dancing. I was thinking back and it was a bit stupid, but anyway, I done that. And the first time I done it, I was practicing in front of the guys. I actually cut it short by a huge amount, and I think I cut it in half, and it was about 10 minutes long. I needed 3 minutes.
Bloody hell.
So then she goes, right, you need to cut that down a bit more. I'm like, all right, okay. On the day, I done it again. I'm like, right, I cut another half out, and it still lasted 10 minutes. I was like, for fuck, oh my god, man. I had flyers and everything, handing out pamphlets and that, different character models and everything. It was great, like, it was a good laugh.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I could talk about Warcraft for days, like, well, can't be all. But it was just like the nitty gritty stuff that I was trying to tell them from an outside point of view what the game was about. And, it was good. And you make friends through Warcraft as well. We've all proven that.
Yeah, definitely.
Just look at the Twitch community. It's just
exactly.
It's just proof. People online that they are your friends. All right.
Yeah.
I'm not denying you will get a few weirdos in there. That happens everywhere. But I can have a friend at home who's a weirdo, or turn out to be a weirdo.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one thing. Yeah. So, you ever listen to an audiobook?
I haven't, no.
Oh.
Like, I would listen to one, but I have such a bad attention span that I honestly think if I started listening to one, I'd zone out while I was listening to it. And then by the time I've zoned in again, I'll be like 3 chapters in, and I've just missed so much that I'd have to go back from the start and listen to it all over again.
See, I used to think that, but I find that you've got to listen to it. Yes, I'm not denying my mind does wander sometimes, and I need to rewind it a little bit. But for the most part, they're actually easy to follow because they're telling you the story.
Yeah.
And just like reading a book, your attention's on the book. Yeah, I've read 2 or 3 pages in a book, and my mind's been elsewhere. I've had to go back and reread what I've just read. We've all done it, but it's the same. In that sense, it's the same as an audiobook. Yeah? But I love audiobooks, man. They're great. I've been listening to Star Wars ones, Warcraft ones. Read the book or listen to it if it's there. Rise of the Horde. And it's where the orcs started on Draenor, which Outland, Walla. And it's a really, really good story. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have a look.
You ever done abseiling?
No.
Nah.
I am petrified of all of those kind of things.
What, like heights and that?
Yeah.
So you want to do rock climbing or anything like that?
Nah.
Wow.
I'm an absolute wimp, so things like that just petrify me.
A wimp. I'm a wimp. I'm not doing it.
I honestly am.
Well, at least you know your limits, I suppose. What about?
Yeah.
Did you do parachuting?
Nah.
Nah. You know,
you wouldn't even get me out the plane. Like, flying makes me nervous anyways, but the thought of actually purposely jumping out of a plane, nah.
Right. Well, for dues, used to the rain,
I'd rather keep my feet firmly on the ground when it comes to any sport.
What about snorkeling and scuba diving? The opposite of up.
It depends on where it would be. Like, if it was somewhere that I knew was going to have an absolutely stunning view, I'd do it. If it was somewhere that, like, it's literally for sport and it's more dangerous, then no.
Well, I'll give you a good example. I was in Jamaica and there was a little rock pool surrounded by rocks, funnily enough. So the current didn't come in. And you could swim out to the water if you wanted, and swim round to the beach if you wanted. But this little rock pool had like lots of little fish and what are those little spiky things called?
Coral.
Nah, it's like a little living thing. It's anyway, it's like a little hedgehog, right? Now it's got like a mouth underneath it.
Yeah.
It's, if you put your hand on top of it, little suckers come out in between the spikes, and grab your hand, it suck onto your hand, and you can pick it up, no bother. But then if you let it go, it'll hold on.
Yeah.
Obviously, how it holds onto rocks, and they're cool as hell. Like, but if you stand on them, you get a fair one because they're a good size, and you get really really big ones as well. But these ones look like little brown hedgehogs. It was pretty cool. And there's little fish and things like that as well. They didn't bother about you. And what you do is you get a bottle of water. It's an empty bottle of water. And when you go for breakfast in the morning, stuff it full of bread. Break up some bread and stuff it in the bottle. Then when you go to the water, fill it up with the water, put the lid back on, get a good shake. Then when you're out snorkeling, you take the lid off and squeeze it a little bit, just let a little bit of the bread out, and it obviously floats about in front of you. And all the little fish come up and eat it right in front of you. It's pretty cool. It's brilliant.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Oh, it's even better when the fish are bigger, because I've done it when I was scuba diving as well, and same thing, but they were big fish. Look like the size of a dinner plate. They're all scranning this bread. That's good fun, like. Yeah, I strongly suggest going scuba diving. It's really good. I've done.
Maybe one day I'll be able to give it a try.
Yeah. Well, even snorkeling. You basically just float on top of the water and just breathe through the tube. That works as well. Same thing.
Yeah.
You don't have to be deep to see the fish.
Yeah.
So yeah. Obviously, you need to be. I wouldn't say you need to be fit because I've never been fit, but just make sure you don't go too far out. Because you can quite easily go too far because you're looking down into the water. So it's just one thing you got to watch for. Yeah. You ever tried airsoft or paintball?
No.
Nah. Would you?
I don't know. Part of me thinks no. Just because I don't like anything that will hurt me. I did say I'm a massive wimp. Like, I have no pain threshold at all. So, yeah.
Oh, well.
I think if it's anything to do with exercise or anything like that, I'd rather go to the gym. Yeah. Because I know I really enjoy going to the gym anyways, over going to do like running about a field, being hit with paintballs. Because guaranteed I'll get one in my face.
Well, you wear masks and all that for it, but yeah, I know what you mean. Do you like go-kart?
I used to do it when I was younger, yeah. I did enjoy it.
Yeah, I said it from time to time. I've not done it for a long time, but we done it in the Falklands. And everything out there is pretty much run by soldiers. There's some civvy jobs in that. But the go-kart track was run by soldiers. And they used to open up there was like plastic barricades all the way around. And what they did, they would open up when there was no flights due in, because it was at the end of the runway. I think it's the only airport there. And you would have drag races down the runway. Oh, it was insane.
Sounds amazing.
You're like, yes, look at this, and the plane's coming. Nah, Ken, there's no planes due, But health and safety got involved, and they got told to stop it. Because, if something falls off the go-kart, the plane lands and hits it, that was the reasoning for it. Yeah. Have you ever done any martial arts?
No. I probably should learn so I can actually have self-defense, but no, I've never done it.
It's the confidence as well that comes with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I was totally different. I'd say 2 years ago, I was totally different to what I am now. I'm more confident now because I know I could take a punch in the face and just keep going. You know?
Yeah.
And I've had a few sore ones. I've been kicked in the guts. I've been kicked in the head. I've been punched in the head, and I'm like a steam train. You know, I just keep coming, just rattling out, just pushing, and
Yeah.
you'd be surprised how much punishment you could actually take. And before, when people used to confront me or whatever, I'd back down. I'd do everything in my power or everything in my knowledge to try and calm them down, so I wouldn't come to anything. I would avoid confrontation and everything like that. And yeah, I thought I was fine with it. But having done that, if somebody starts giving me shit now, I'll just tell them to shut their puss. You know, and it's not a case of I'm trying to be a dick to them. It's a case of I'm sticking up for myself.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's. I mean, I'm not going to go about battering people. That's not the intention. That's not what I'm getting at. But it's definitely something you should consider. Even boxing training. It doesn't have to be martial arts. But I do taekwondo. So there's they don't really train you to punch as such. You know, it's like a jab, whatever. But you do get a few Superman punches coming at you sometimes, like. I mean, hit with a few.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's you're hitting with your legs, eh? That's the whole point.
Yeah.
So,
might look into it.
I mean, it doesn't have to be taekwondo. It could be Muay Thai. It could be kickboxing. It could be karate, jiu-jitsu. You know.
Yeah.
Anything. And it gets you fit as well. Makes you more flexible. It's
definitely.
So you said you're going to the gym and that. Are you still going to the gym?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Try and go 3 times a week.
That's good. You've got to give your body time to recover as well. Everybody,
definitely.
Every day of the week, you know, I'll get fit this year. Yeah, you'll probably get fitter, but your body will be in a state because you need time to recover. I mean,
definitely.
To be perfectly honest, I'd probably say, right, go for a jog on the Monday, then maybe a brisk walk on the Wednesday, then maybe some light weights on the Friday, and then the next again week do something similar and build it up, you know. Yeah, push yourself, you know, but for an amateur going straight into it, they need to watch what you're doing. Like, you can injure yourself if you do watch what you're doing. You just try. If I try and go for a 20-mile run now, I'm going to kill myself. You know.
Same. I wouldn't even get 2 miles.
But you know what I mean, though. It's one of the things there. You just got to work it. It doesn't come overnight.
Yeah.
And when I started training at the beginning of this year, my intention wasn't to lose weight. My intention was to get fit for this competition on Saturday. Yeah, I buggered me.
Yeah.
And that fitness has deteriorated a good bit. But for the most part, we were doing some hard training these past few weeks, and I've been keeping up. So,
that's good.
And obviously the competition, you're not going hell for leather during a round. You're starting slowly, build it up. And you know, you don't go hell for leather at the first, as soon as you start sparring, you know what I mean? So,
Aye.
Yeah, that is going to be nice. Anyway, that's the martial arts and fitness. Next one. Are you squeamish?
Yes, in some ways. No, in others. I mean, I am training to be a midwife, which involves a lot of blood, so I'm not squeamish in that form. However, when it comes to other things, I can be.
That's making me cringe just thinking about it. I can be squeamish as a midwife. Oh no. So you're training to be a midwife?
Yeah.
Is there any guys training with you?
Yeah. Not in my course, but I know guys that are training.
Alright. What do you call it? They're not midwife, are they? Mid-husband? I don't know.
No, yeah. They're classed as midwives as well.
Aye.
Oh.
I thought there would have been some hoo-ha about sexism there, like, but, you know.
No.
A mid person.
There's a person in Diamond Dogs who's training to be a midwife. He's just about to qualify.
All right, okay, cool. I don't know if I could do that. Like that's sitting there for 12 hours when a woman's trying to give birth. Nah, I'm good. Like, yeah, you know, you get shat on. I can imagine you get pushed on. Nah, I'm good.
It's definitely a job that you need to have passion for, without a doubt.
Oh yeah.
Because it is such a hard job to do, but I can't help but love doing it. So for me, it's worthwhile.
See, now that's the difference. If you love doing your job, it makes it 100 times easier. If you hate your job,
definitely.
it's got a mental strain, it's got a physical strain, it's stressing you out, you know, and it's just you'll hate it. Whereas if you love the job, you actually put more effort into it because you love doing it.
Yeah.
You try to see, right, how can I improve this, what I'm doing? How can I improve that? You know, it's different in every workplace. Every workplace is different. Everybody's different.
Yep.
But if you're obviously very passionate about that, and it's good because it gives you something to strive towards. I mean, down the line, can you see yourself training other midwives?
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
See, now that is what you're after. That's the employees that you want. Somebody wants to strive to go further and go, maybe one day I'll pass my knowledge on to the younger people. And that's you're already thinking about the future there. Whereas if you hated the job, you'd be like, oh no, I'm looking for an airline, I can't be bothered with this. I want to do it. You know?
Definitely.
So there's something to be said for finding folk that want to do the job, like.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm the exact same on the chicken farm. I love it. I love doing that job. I've worked in jobs that pay 1, 2, 3, 4 times as much as the one I'm on. But I did enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. It was good, but I would give it maybe a 5 out of 10. Whereas the chicken farm, I'd maybe give it like a 9.5 out of 10. So I'd maybe go somewhere else, but for the most part, I could see myself managing a farm in years to come. You know, I want to work there. I want to work hard, and I don't dread going out. Well, right, so you get your days where you can't be bothered getting out of your bed, but you get, for the most part, it's a really good job, and I love it.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Oh, aye, definitely. You ever been arrested?
No, I'm a very good girl.
Oh, what about your BF? Has your boyfriend been arrested?
I don't think properly.
Right.
I think he's been in trouble, but I don't think he's ever actually been done for anything.
He can join in as well, by the way. If he doesn't have to hide.
Oh, he's sat on his phone.
All right, okay. Well, I got arrested for my airsoft pistol. I'll got that back, by the way. I got arrested for my airsoft pistol.
Yeah.
That was fun. Not. But I spent 5-6 hours in a cell.
Oh my God.
And by the way, it felt like 2 or 3 hours. I would say meditating, but I don't know if you would class it as that, but I was in like a trance, if you like. Letting my mind wander the world and just, picturing stuff in Taekwondo, going through my patterns and, just different things just wandering through my head, and then the lady next door was mental. She kept shouting, so I was barking like a dog, and I want my fucking lawyer. So I'd start barking at her. Shut up, you horrible bastard!
Oh my God.
And as soon as she started shouting at me, she'd stop and sit down and be quiet for 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'd be away in my trance again. Then she started to shout again. Rah, 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 rah. I'm gonna hammer you! And then she'd go and sit down again. Yeah, she was definitely she was either on or withdrawn from something. She was a mess. And I asked the police officer when they were letting me go. I was like, they're not trying to give her help. She obviously needs help. And they're like, we've tried. They've tried everything. They've tried social. They've tried people staying with her. They've tried everything. She's just not interested. I was like, okay. So
You get some people like that, though.
but you need to want help. That's the difference.
Yeah, definitely.
If you want help and you want to get better, then you're on the right track. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm not saying it's it's a 5-minute job, but like depression. I'm not going to pretend I know what that is. I don't. But
yeah,
if you want help, you will seek it out and you will try your best. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. No, I believe some people don't or can't be helped because either lack of knowledge or whatever. But I feel if you're just happy sitting in a house staring at four walls, being depressed and having nasty thoughts, then you need to want to get up and get better, eh?
Definitely.
Yeah. Anyway, that was my daft wee story. You ever nerd raged?
Oh, what?
What?
I do it frequently.
Right.
This is usually when I go on push to talk on Discord and things like that because I am a really dippy player. Without a doubt, I'm massively dippy. And I'm usually the person that is having someone nerd rage at me. So I feel like when I do nerd rage, and I'm like, I know what I'm meant to do. I know what you're meant to do. What the fuck are you doing? It's usually if I'm in LFR or just random dungeons. That's when I will usually do it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Even like I cannot be heard because I just get really pissed off.
That's why no one uses the voice chat in Warcraft.
Yeah, probably.
There's too much. There's too much. What the fuck are you doing? And you see it in party chat. Last night I was doing an island expedition, right? And I was talking to Mephisto on his live stream whilst I was doing this expedition. Not a good idea, by the way. Anyway, one of the guys goes to me, "Fish soup, are you retarded?" I'm like, "Oh no, I've been monging it." And after that, I was fine. I just focused on what I was doing, and I was fine. We won, but
yeah,
it could definitely turn into a very toxic thing really quickly, which is bad. But if you know what you're dealing with and know how to combat the nerd ragers, if you like, then it's half the battle, eh?
Yeah, definitely.
You ever considered joining the military?
When I was younger, I did, but pretty much ever since I've had my mum's had my sisters, I've always had an interest in midwifery. So that kind of was my goal career. After that, I had a couple of I've got a couple of other jobs that I'd do if I couldn't do midwifery, but I did think about it at one stage.
So was that your first job then, being a mid or trainee midwife, if you like?
No, I work at Pets at Home as well. So I've been there for 9 years in February.
9 years?
Yeah.
Oof. Gee, I've never had a job that long. That's a good effort. Do you like animals then?
I do. I love animals. I've always had a passion for them. So if I couldn't get into midwifery, I might have done something with animals instead.
No, that's fair enough, I suppose. Huh.
I am truly a cat lady, without a doubt.
Meow. I don't like cats. Cats are assholes.
Oh, I love them.
Oh, it's like they're just like a chihuahua. They're shit. You can't play with them. They'll just tear your face off.
My dream house is pretty much like cat, dog, couple of rabbits, couple of guinea pigs, sorted.
Oh, fair enough. So, What's your family like? How close are you to your family?
I am a very family orientated person. I am more closer to my dad's side of the family, so I am truly a daddy's girl. I've always been really close with my dad.
Oh.
If I have issues, I do generally talk to my dad about it. My gran as well. My dad's mum, I'm really close with her, and my granddad. Um,
Okay.
I do love them to bits. I am close with my mum. I'm close with one of my sisters. My mum's side of the family, we don't really tend to talk to that much.
All right. Okay.
But yeah, I am very family orientated.
Cool. What about friends? If you had to phone someone right now, say, I want to go out and get pushed, are you coming? Who's coming with you?
Oh, that's such a hard one because a lot of the friends that I'm really close to and I know would be like, yeah, let's do it, drop everything at the drop of a hat, are all the people that don't live near me. So I've got the
Right.
Queens, none of them are close to me. Location wise, my friend Mel, she's in Liverpool. Liverpool.
Yes.
My Diamond Dog bitches, like, again,
Yeah.
I've
We know
got
it.
one in Newcastle, I've got one in Manchester, and I've got one down south. So, I, I, I don't know. I'd probably, to be honest, like, obviously, I'd turn around to Connor and say, I want to get drunk, and he'd be like,
Yeah, but he's
yeah,
the
let's
other
do it
half.
then.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Well,
Like, I do
to be
have
fair.
friends that are up like closer to me, location wise, but
Yeah.
I don't have as
Right
close
then.
a bond with them as I do with some of the
You're
people that I talk to online.
you're in the car. You're ready to go
Yeah.
to someone. You're going to them, and you're going to get pushed with them. Who is it?
Oh, I don't know. There's too many people to choose from. I can't choose.
The closest one.
Closest person is probably my friend Mel.
Mel.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Stevie would go. If I asked Stevie, I think he would go. But he's 54.
Age is but a number.
Oh, he's a legend. Like, well, he's brilliant. You know, he's been a really good mate. And to be fair, I actually got on better with older people for some reason. They seem to have their heads screwed
Yeah.
on a bit more. I'm not saying young people are, well, some young people are arseholes, but anything, for the most part, I think people below 20 tend to do my head in.
Same. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying
Like,
everybody's like that. There is exceptions to that.
Oh yeah, there are some lovely people that are under like the age of 20. Like, I do have a couple of friends who are that, and like I've got one friend called Noah. He's coming up 16 and he's lovely. Whereas like a lot of other people are just, they're either immature or they've been spoiled or they're just so focused on the technology because of the generation that they are in and have been brought up with.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We had a guy at work. He was 19 at the time when I met him.
Yeah.
And I don't give a fuck who I'm talking to. I don't care if I've known you for 2 years, 10 years, or fucking 2 days. You get me as I come, whether you like it or not. And this guy, somebody said, one of the other boys said something to him, slagging him off, and I'm like, it's because you're an ugly bastard. And he looked at me like, what the fuck? What? I don't even know you, and you're slagging me off. And I just went for there, and I would just. He actually tried to get me done for bullying at one point because he would take the piss. He would happily take the piss out of me, and as soon as I done it back to him, he was like, he went away crying. And literally, a couple of times, he literally went away crying. which...
Oh my
I
God.
mean, for example, right, I had a hose in my hand, and I never had
Yeah.
anything on the end. It was just, the water would just flow out. So I bent the hose at the end and squeezed it. Turns the tap on, and there's like a tiny little spray of water coming out the end, so I'm squeezing it as hard as I can, and it stops. So obviously the pressure's built up in the hose, and I just hold it out, and then let it go, literally let the whole thing go out of my hand, and it just he's like, what, maybe 5-6 meters away from me, standing up on the shelf that's maybe 2-3 meters up, and I say 3 meters up, and the hose just exploded in his face, just water all over him. Oh, it was amazing. So he went away crying for that. You know, you got wet, and it wasn't even that wet. It was just a little, you know, it was like somebody threw a cup of water over you, and from a distance.
Bloody hell!
Yeah. So he couldn't take it, and I literally done something to him that he did to somebody else, and he went away crying again.
Oh my God!
What are you doing, man? What the fuck, man? What's wrong with you?
That's just pathetic.
It's a shame because he's not got that mentality to take it, which is you know, it's a bad thing. But maybe it's a good thing thinking about it, because then it'll stop that sort of stuff at our workplace. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's in the long run. Maybe it would work. I don't know. But then you're just going to work and you can't have fun.
Yeah.
Maybe you can have fun, but not in that way. I don't know. I've never actually thought about it from the opposite side. Now to think about it. Yeah. So yeah, we're nearing the end, Sarah. Future prospects. What do you want to do next year, the year after, 10 years from now? Where do you see yourself?
Hopefully working as a midwife and still streaming.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Midwife's a honourable goal. Live streaming, not so much. Here's one for you. See if you were able to make a living off of Twitch, would you quit midwifing?
No.
Nah.
At the minute, no, because I just love it so much. Obviously I can't say the same for like 10 years down the line. I can't stay, oh yeah, I definitely would never quit midwifery, because it's a field that just is changing so much because of different like government things, different trust things.
Yeah.
So for all I know, by time like I've been qualified for 10 years, I could be like, actually, no, I fancy a change. And could do it, but only time would tell.
Yeah, and I suppose even 6 months down the line, things can change, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
You could end up married or pregnant. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. Right. 2 things. First one is that's the end of this podcast.
Woo.
So then that's episode 2 done. Oh, I'll give a wee story.
Woo.
I'll give a wee story about episode 1.5, which the podcast that never happened.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. I got 30 minutes in. Sorry, 38 minutes in. I was just talking to myself, you know. I've done some amount of talking. Both of us. But I've done it myself. And then my boy came up the stairs and he was fooling around at the top of the stairs making a noise, and I could hear it. I could see my phone picking it up. So I paused it. And I was just using the voice recorder. So I paused it. Jack, what you doing? Blah, 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 blah. Right, go and do what you're doing. I'm trying to record something. Please be quiet. Okay, Daddy. Away he went. And he was quiet after that. So I hit play by accident. So I started playing to like 4 seconds. And I went, what's going on? Nah, pause. Right, record. So yeah, if I hit pause and didn't hit play, it would have been fine. But I hit play, so it recorded over from 4 seconds in for another 8 minutes, and it didn't push the other audio out of the way. It just recorded over it.
Oh,
Yeah, the entire podcast.
oh
If it
dear.
happened in the last 8 minutes, I could have redone it, but I wasn't going through a whole podcast again. You know,
Yeah.
it would just frustrate me and I'd end up hating it. So, yeah, the podcast that never was. Rest in peace. Right, so episode 2 of the Hagscast. Happy days. I'll
Woo!
say bye bye, Sarah.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.